What's up, how you doing? Here we are again tonight, dinner time, but tonight we're going to keep it simple. BLT, and there's a C too because we're using cheese, so BLTC and bread. And I'm not going to use pig bacon. I'm going to use duck bacon. You can see that, duck bacon. So I have 2 packs here. Each pack is 8 ounces. Each pack is $13.99. So 14 bucks per half a pound. $28 for a pound. If you compare that to pig, pork, hog bacon, you can get about a pound of pig bacon for under $10. So this is almost 3 times the amount. But we like it, so that's why we have it. Check that out. Very flavorful. So I want to start up the fire here. Have my pan and my frog, my knife, Dexter. You can see Dexter holds a good edge. I sharpen it once in a while. I have a machine inside. So we begin. Alright, so we're done with the duck bacon, and tonight we're going to have a beer I've chosen for dinner. It's called Einstock. It's from Iceland, white ale. It looks like that. So this is a beer I've had before. It's crisp, fresh, and it's made in Iceland, so it has to be good. See the guy on top there, Viking. So we'll give it a shot. 5.2% alcohol. What's up? Come here. What's the matter?
I don't want tomato on mine.
You don't want tomato on yours?
Yeah.
Well, it's a BLT. Then I gotta call it a BLC because I want to put cheese, right?
I want BLCK.
What's the K?
Ketchup.
Okay.
I'm short.
Well, no, I get you right here.
No, I want to sleep.
Okay. Well.
What is this, beer?
This is beer from Iceland.
Iceland is green and Greenland is ice.
No.
That's all I wanted to say.
I like to go and visit both Greenland and Iceland. Both. I know Greenland is a little bit more primitive, more rural. You know, there's not much going on there. I use Earth Google, or Google Earth. I guess they put the Google first since they own it. So Google Earth, and I look, and there's only a few places in Greenland where you can go and get a meal, and there's a university there, which I highly recommend. But it's like a different planet, you know. But there are a couple of villages there that one thing I've noticed, they have colorful houses, bright red, orange, bright blue. So I guess you can find them, because when it snows and if you paint everything white, you wouldn't be able to find the house. So anyway, that's what we're having right there, and I highly recommend it. 4-star review, 4 out of 4. Not Rolling Stone magazine. Rolling Stone magazine goes out of 5 stars. All right, so we're done with dinner. The BLT, very good with cheese, very good. Plus we had pasta too, so it wasn't just BLTs. And now it's 11:20. I'm gonna do lunch for tomorrow for my kids: chicken drumsticks and baked potatoes. So I'm gonna use lemon pepper. Wow, fresh. Sprinkle some on here. Delicious. And now we're gonna put it on the fire. Nice night. Quiet. Peaceful. Which means the same thing. And not even a hint of a breeze. You feel like you're in a room. There's no breeze at all. Nothing. And the moon. Full moon. Or almost full moon. I want to see that new movie. What's it called? Moonfell? I guess the moon crashes into the earth or something like that, or comes close to it. Yep. So I want to put them on the fire. So I'm gonna have a little bit of juice here. I'm a big fan of pineapple juice. Pineapple juice, Dole. Love this stuff. 100% pineapple juice, excellent source of vitamin C. And a glass of ice. Glass of ice. Shake it up, gotta shake it. Delicious, refreshing. I went to Hawaii years ago and I was drinking pineapple juice all day and Kona coffee, because in Hawaii they grow Kona coffee there, and every place has it. So we would drive a little bit and then stop, go into a gift shop, and they had fresh Kona coffee brewing, so we'd have a little drink. But I'm a fan of that, fan of Kona coffee, and Kona coffee is expensive. Go get 100% pure Kona, not the nonsense where they blend it. They give you 10% Kona and 90%. I was going to say 100%, but and 90% Sanka. You know, that's not the way you drink Kona. Kona has to be pure, 100%, and then you're getting the real stuff. But it's pricey. A lot of places you go, they have a blend, you know, 90-10 blend, 10% Kona. I go, big deal. What is that? A couple of atoms. Love pineapple juice. When I was little, I was a big fan of orange juice, and the little store my father would stop by after work, they carried Hood, and so I drank mostly Hood orange juice. And they also make milk, but I'm not a milk guy, but I was an orange juice guy, and I used to drink a ton of that. But every once in a while, we would go to another grocery store, and they carried Tropicana. And Tropicana orange juice was the best for me. I loved it more than any other orange juice. It was premium, 100%, not from concentrate. They had a little thing on the bottom that said that. But Tropicana made the best orange juice. Hood was good too, but not as good as Tropicana. And this is Dole, which I like. Another thing I had in the past, Royal Jelly. Now, Royal Jelly on its own, 100% Royal Jelly, not the best tasting. You know, to me, it's almost like when you smell urine in a subway station. That's kind of like what it reminds me of when I eat it raw. I mean, not raw, 100% on its own. But what you're supposed to do is blend it with honey. And you take it in and blend it up, and then it tastes good. And Royal Jelly is one of those things, you know, in the open environment, it spoils quickly. So you have to have it in the freezer so it can last. Unless you put it in honey. Once it's in the honey, then it goes on. Lasts for, who knows, forever. My grandmother used to eat that stuff, and she could bend steel bars in her bare hands. It's like very, very good stuff. Me, I never noticed any difference. I didn't eat Royal Jelly and then, you know, run a marathon or climb a mountain like Rocky did in Rocky IV. I didn't notice anything like that. But the queen bee eats that. It's a regular bee to begin with, and then it eats the Royal Jelly, and it becomes like double the size of all the other ones. So it works for the queen bee. But I'm thinking for a human, you'd probably have to eat a gallon of that a day to notice a difference. A lot of people eat a tablespoon and they're fine. If you feel strength from Royal Jelly, then I would say it's the placebo effect. That's all it is. Placebo effect. But I do like it. Royal Jelly and honey. I like it. Expensive, but you know, I like it. Every morning you have to remix it because they separate. You know, some people, when they can't sleep at night, they count sheep. Other people count horses. For me, I imagine that I'm in the middle of nowhere on a mountaintop. There's a blizzard going on, and I have a tent, or even a small cabin. It doesn't matter. Sometimes it's a cabin, sometimes it's a tent, and I'm inside, protected, with a sleeping bag. And I may even have one of those stoves inside that you can put in a canvas tent. And I'm in there, and the snow's falling, and I don't know, somehow it makes me feel cozy, and I go to sleep. I'm gonna have another one. Dole pineapple juice. I mean, they're small. They're only 6 ounces. This is a teeny wee beverage. Shake it up. Delicious. Refreshing, like I said before. Chicken is almost done, and once that happens, probably go to bed. I may stay up 1 hour more. I don't know. We'll see. See, I don't want to go to bed too early, and then what happens is it's not time for you to sleep. Your body's wide awake, and you're just looking around, and waiting to sleep. And I'm not a fan of that. So I may imagine myself in a cabin or a nice tent in the middle of nowhere, up on a mountaintop, with a blizzard going on. That seems to work for me. Right now it's quiet. I try not to go to sleep before everybody in my neighborhood is asleep, and I see a lot of lights are out here, so yeah, we'll see. I see a light on up there. And you know what else I like? Pistachios. I could eat these all night, and these are no shells, but the shell ones, I love opening them up. A few times my friend's mother bought me a 5-pound bag of pistachios, and I ate them in one night, 1 5-pound bag. This is only 6 ounces. I could eat this no problem, but I've eaten a 5-pound bag in a few hours, just being on the computer and eating. Love pistachios. My favorite snack. Just can't get enough of these pistachios. Delicious.